Today, we tell you the story of Kenny and FU Mountain, as we call it. So that ridge up there on the right side of the gap, you can see in the distance, that corner of the Appalachian Trail has been labeled FU Mountain by Renee and I. Thanks to my brother-in-law, Kenny. Kenny, thank you. The quick story of that hike is we went up, climbed the rock face, which isn't super dangerous, but I mean, you can slip and fall. It's kind of sketchy. So we didn't want to go back down the rock face. So there's a trail on the other side called Winter Trail. And unfortunately, we found the old Winter Trail, which is all overgrown and rocky, and we couldn't go down it. So we were looking for a shortcut down. And we decided to climb down a fairly steep boulder rock field. And it was blazing sun. We didn't have enough water. We didn't have enough food. We actually didn't plan on doing this. And I know you're saying you should never go off trail. And while I agree, we did make that mistake that day and we paid for it. So we went a couple hundred feet down the mountain and decided this wasn't a good idea. We were gonna go back up to the trail. And Kenny decided he wasn't coming back. He was gonna go on without us, and he did. And we were left in the dilemma, do we go after Kenny or abandon him and go back? We decided we can't abandon Kenny. So we went down the trail. Well, it wasn't a trail. We went down the rock face after him. We couldn't find him. We were screaming for him, couldn't find him. We decided we had to go back. So it must have been at least an hour and a half climb with several breaks along the way. We ran out of water, ran out of food. We were baking in the sun. We tried to find any little piece of shade that we could to shelter us from the sun for little breaks here and there. We eventually made it back. People on the trail actually were asking if we were with Kenny because they had heard the story from him. He had reached the parking lot before us. Long story short, the mountain is now named FU Mountain. Kenny will never live it down. And we're gonna hike it again today. This is the beginning of the Appalachian Trail. It continues the mountain on the other side of the river. You can take a bridge over there. If you can see through the trees, that ridge up top there, that's where we're going. So this is the bottom of the mountain. This trail is the Winter Trail, which wraps around. You can go up over the ridge, come back down the Winter Trail for a pretty short loop, or you can continue on the Appalachian Trail on the other side of the ridge, and that'll take you over to Blue Mountain. Check out Renee's cool new camera bag. It's got a little fanny pack thing.
My granny bag.
And it flips around and it tucks right into the bottom of the backpack for safekeeping. It's a pretty nice bag, Renee. Well, we're getting there. I love this part of the trail. Climbing over rocks. Awesome views.
Oh my God.
time. So this is the rock face that we have to climb and get up. Doesn't look too bad on camera, I'm sure. And it's not in the grand scheme of things, I guess, but it's a little sketchy. Wasn't easy, but we made it up. It's a little scary coming up, for us anyway. Yeah, it's definitely more windy up here. So cool. Well, we made it to the ridge. You can see the Lehigh River over there. The mountain on the other side of the river, right there. I think I'm pointing in the right place. That's called Devil's Pulpit. We did a hike there last year. We have a video of that somewhere. This is beautiful up here. A little windy, a little bit cooler. Here's the ridge that we gotta go up and over. Now here, we have crossed the ridge. We're on the other side of the mountain. I guess you could call this the north side of FU Mountain. And right before us, all the way down there, that's off trail, and that's where we went. Almost all the way to the bottom and then back up. It's a shame the video won't do it justice, but it is what it is. We were just told by some hikers that this is the most difficult part of the Appalachian Trail in Pennsylvania anyway. So we've just done that with snow. And we're getting back on normal trail. So we got our little fire going, and we brought these little coffee tabs. The name of the company is Jiva, J-I-V-A. They're actually really good. It's Colombian coffee in a cube. And we have our titanium spoon. Stir it up. Brought some sugar. We're set. Coffee on the Appalachian Trail. All right, we're all packed up. This was a great little camp, and we're headed back to the parking lot. Probably mile or two, at least a mile, maybe two, down what they call the Blue Trail or the Winter Trail. We're gonna cross the Appalachian. This trail right here is the Appalachian, and we came in that way, and we took a little break at our day camp, and this trail goes all the way over to Blue Mountain ski area, if you know where that is. So we're gonna head down the Blue Trail, and hopefully it's not too bad. We're coming down on the Blue Trail, the other side of the mountain. This is really pretty. Man, the view just goes on and on. That mountain over there, other side of the river at the top, I don't know if you can see on film, cell towers at the top. We've actually been up there. It's part of the Winter Trail on the other side. Renee has a photo opportunity. Wow, is that pretty. So we have made it back down to Flat Trail. I am exhausted. This was our first relatively big hike for the season. That ridge up there, that's actually, we started on the other side of that mountain, came up over that ridge, and then walked up all the way and came back down. I can't wait to get home and eat a nice juicy steak on the grill. So thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, like the video if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.